Good morning. Welcome to Long Live Third Parties Podcast. Free Press Media Press Inc., a third parties books publisher, sponsors this podcast. I'm Andrew Bouchard. Today I read the case Matter of Morgan versus de Blasio, 29 NE 3D 559, New York, Court of Appeals, 2017. Friends, we're going to deal with the Working Families Party again because they seem to be prolific in these ballot access case decision publications we read. Friends, the Working Families Party nominated Bill de Blasio for one of its positions. Would you ever nominate Bill de Blasio for your third party? That's something to consider. So let's read from the record to see what happened in this case. It says, quote, petitioners brought this proceeding to challenge the Working Families Party designation of Bill de Blasio as a candidate in its primary election for mayor of the city of New York. They contend that the designated petition is defective because the executive board failed to comply with the restrictions on designating and nominating candidates provided for in election law 6-120 (3). Supreme Court denied the petition and dismissed the proceeding on the ground that the petitioners had failed to name a necessary party, the executive board of the Working Families Party. The appellate division unanimously affirmed. End quote. In many of these cases we deal with on this podcast, the courts or some other petitioner, some other party is trying to strike our friends from the ballot for some technicality. In one case, it was they put the wrong name in there. Another case we had somebody put the wrong address. Another case they had it wasn't legible. Another case they struck out a part of the witness statement, so on and so forth. It's good to see here the other side has to deal with such things when they are challenging us. So this individual who brought the petition didn't put everything he needed to do in there. Fortunately, the court to say, oh, that's fine. We know what you're talking about. It's all good. We're going to go ahead. They said, no, you didn't have what you need done. So what did they ultimately rule? They talked about, in this short case, it's less than a page long, that they need to include what they call necessary parties in cases. And in this case, they deem it to be the executive board of the Working Families Party. So, they conclude as follows. They say, quote, accordingly, the order of the appellate division should be affirmed without cause. Order affirmed without cause. End quote. The Working Families Party won. We like to see third parties win. Long live third parties. Goodbye.